Okay, here's the whole thing again, but now it's super easy to read, like your friend telling you the story over snacks. Same exact info, same length, just chill words. Robert Duvall finally talks about Gregory Peck for the first time. Robert Duvall was born Robert Selden Duvall on January 5, 1931, in San Diego, California. He grew up in a family that really cared about school and doing things the right way. His dad was an army officer who taught him to stay organized and strong. His mom encouraged him to love art and acting from when he was little. Even as a kid, Duvall was super curious and really good at understanding people's feelings. That's what later made him amazing at acting. He could show all the little complicated things inside a person. Becoming an actor wasn't something that just happened fast for him. He worked hard and took it step by step, learning everything the serious way. He went to the University of Texas at Austin and spent tons of time doing plays to get better. He had this rare mix of real talent, hard work, and always wanting to learn more. Then he went to the Neighborhood Playhouse in New York City, a famous acting school that teaches the Stanislavski method, basically how to feel the character's emotions for real. That training gave him everything he needed to play people who felt totally alive, not just flat cartoon characters, with real problems, real feelings, everything. His first big successes were on stage. He did off-Broadway shows that got people talking, then moved to TV, doing lots of short drama series and TV movies in the late 1950s and early 1960s. Every single part, even tiny ones, showed how much he prepared and how much he cared about being honest. His big break came with the 1962 Broadway play Wait Until Dark, and then some movie side roles, but working with director Francis Ford Coppola is what really made him a legend. Nang with Coppola on The Godfather in 1972 and Apocalypse Now in 1979 let Duvall show he could be scary, powerful, and still feel human all at once. Playing Tom Hagen in The Godfather, he was calm but super strong inside. People loved how quiet and smart the character felt. That role got him tons of praise and proved he could make any scene better just by being in it. In Apocalypse Now, he played Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore, crazy brave, kinda funny, and totally cold at the same time. People still talk about that guy whenever they think of war movies. Besides Coppola, Duvall played all kinds of different people and never stayed in one box. He won an Oscar for Tender Mercies in 1983, playing a broken-down country singer who finds hope again. He made it feel so real. He was also awesome as a tough dad and Vietnam vet in The Great Santini in 1979. No matter who he played, he always made them feel heavy, important, and superhuman. He's famous for going all in. He learns accents, habits, everything, so the person feels like they actually lived. When he's not acting, he helps younger actors, makes movies as a producer, and sometimes even directs. Everything he does shows he loves telling stories and respects everyone who works with him. His way of always wanting things real and honest has taught so many actors to take the job seriously. During his long career, Robert Duvall was just as big on TV as in movies, taking roles that needed deep feelings and real history. One of the craziest was when he played Joseph Stalin in the TV movie Stalin and won a Golden Globe. He made the scary dictator feel scarily real and left everyone shocked. Right after that, he played Adolf Eichmann in The Man Who Captured Eichmann, super quiet but creepy, showing again he's not afraid to play the worst people in history. By 2000, his career was still on fire. That year alone, he was in Gone in 60C, Cons, The Sixth Day, and A Shot at Glory, car chases, sci-fi, and sweet sports drama, switching styles like it was nothing because he'd been doing this forever. He never slowed down. After that came the tango movie Assassination Tango, the huge Civil War movie Gods and Generals, the awesome Western Open Range, and the funny Christmas movie Four Christmases. He killed it in the super sharp comedy Thank You for Smoking and the small sweet movie Get Low. Big or small movie, he always made it better. In 2011, he played a wise old guy in 7 Days in Utopia that made people feel good. In 2012, he did the weird family story Jane Mansfield's Car, and then the tough action movie Jack Reacher. Then 2014 was huge. He got an Oscar nomination for The Judge and became the oldest person ever nominated for Best Supporting Actor. He was strong but soft and super real in that movie. reminding everyone he's still one of the best. And he kept going. Wild Horses, In Dubious Battle about workers fighting for rights, and The Intense Widows. Every time he shows up, you remember, Robert Duvall isn't just some actor. He's a total movie giant who's been making American movies and TV better for decades with hard work, curiosity, and making characters you never forget. In real life, Robert Duvall's love story had ups and downs before it got happy. His first wife was Barbara Brent. They got married in 1964. She stayed pretty private, not super Hollywood. They were together 17 years while Duvall went from stage guy to big movie star. They kept their life quiet, but Hollywood stress and just growing apart made them split in 1981. Still, it taught him a lot about family and sticking with someone for a long time. Right after, in 1982, he married Gail Youngs, a model and actress. He was already famous then. It felt fresh and fun, but it only lasted 4 years. They broke up in 1986. Being super busy and famous made it tough. His third wife was Sharon Brophy in 1991. She worked outside movies, so she helped him feel normal. That one also lasted 4 years, ending in 1995. He kept trying to find the right person even when it didn't work out. Finally, in 2005, he married Luciana Pedrezzani, an Argentine actress and director. They love movies the same way and work together sometimes. This one stuck. They're still super happy. They keep things private now, splitting time between the US and Argentina, just enjoying life and making art together. For years, Robert Duvall never really talked in public about working with Gregory Peck on To Kill a Mockingbird, the 1962 movie that started his whole film career and made Peck the ultimate good guy forever. But now, finally, he's telling the story and how Peck changed him when he was just starting out. Duvall says walking onto that set felt like stepping into a whole new world. "I was just a theater kid trying to figure everything out," he said. And there's Gregory Peck, tall, calm, with this quiet power you couldn't miss. To Kill a Mockingbird wasn't just a movie. It was a huge deal when it came out. Peck made Atticus Finch feel like a real hero with a super strong heart. Duvall says you could feel it even when the cameras stopped. Gregory never yelled to get respect. He just had it. "Being near that changed me," Duvall says. Even though Duvall played Boo Radley and hardly talked at all, Peck treated him like he mattered. Peck came over, said hi, and made the nervous newbie feel like he belonged. "That stuck with me forever," Duvall says. Peck felt how important Harper Lee's story was, especially in the 1960s when racism was everywhere. He treated the movie like something holy and wanted to honor real people who suffered. The days were long and heavy, but Peck stayed cool the whole time. No pacing, no freaking out, just focused. At first it scared young Duvall, but then he saw it came from really understanding everything. Peck gave him the best advice ever: you don't have to say much for people to hear you. Perfect for Boo Radley. That one line shaped how Duvall acts. Quiet can be powerful. Even now, decades later, Duvall talks about Peck like he's still amazed. He was a true gentleman. No ego, took the work seriously, but never himself. I learned so much just watching. By finally telling these stories, Duvall shows he still loves and respects Gregory Peck just as much. "He was one of the good ones," Duvall says, "and I'm thankful my career started standing right next to him."